amazing way to finish the season, and to finish one place higher than last season, finish 7th, and have 1 point more than last season, on top of the 2 amazing cup runs. It's been a fantastic year.
And with the game itself, great start, early goal, lost away a little bit maybe towards the end of the first half, but certainly neutralised their attacking threat in the second.
Yeah, they're a good team. I said to the lads before the game, I watched them last week at Nicola last Friday. Good possession-based team, moved the ball well. I think they showed that in spells today, but we sat off a little bit, but we got our noses in front. A great goal again from Deck, provided by Fraser's little flick around the corner. It was a great move. I think both goals are fantastic. You know, the second goal, Bailey's cross, diving header from Deck. What a way to finish the season. Good performance. It's about results, and to get 4 wins on the spin, puts us in real good stead for next season.
And yeah, looking ahead to next season, sort of an upward trajectory, another improvement on last year, as you said, and that must be the most pleasing thing as a manager. Yeah,
I think that's what we've got to look to do. You know, we've got to be careful with the expectations. You know, everybody looks at it. It depends who we keep, who we lose. That's the downside of the end of the season for me as a manager. It's now doing, the bits and bobs that hopefully we can keep the core of the group together. That'd be great to do that, and then add a few if you possibly can, because you've always got to look to improve. But we'll see.
How would you assess the season overall, obviously, now that you've played all your games and you can finally always put your feet up?
It's been amazing. I think that's his 56th game of the season. So 42 league games, 14 in the cup, if you count Stanford, which you have to. Beating 5 clubs above us in the pyramid. Hensford game was crazy, 3-0 down and then win on penalties. To beat York City here, to beat Chester here, to beat Rush Hall here. Massive credit to the group and to the staff. We've been real together as a group. I think that's key to success. You need good players, but you also need good people. We've got some really good people at this football club. Again, away from the pitch, the volunteers, the people that put their hours in for nothing. It's a really good club. I'm really enjoying it, and looking forward to a rest. It's been a long old season, even though I've not obviously played. I don't know how the lads feel. A lot of the lads have played 50 plus games this season, so that's credit to them. Credit to Salty, the fitness guy, who for me has probably been one of my best signings. To bring him in, the help he gives the players, and to bring KP in as well. The experience he's got, 500 games for Sheffield Wednesday. His knowledge, we've worked together before, so I'm Salty as well. So we've got a real good group. Jono's done an excellent job. We've had some serious injuries over the period I've been here, so we've got people through that. It's been a fantastic team effort.
And obviously the cup competition's always sort of got the main headlines, especially getting as far through the FA Cup phases as you did. How important is that to a club the size of Gainsborough's in the league? Yeah,
it's huge. Hopefully for us moving forward, the money will hopefully help to do things off the pitch and things on the pitch. The group's been amazing. I can't speak highly enough for the group. To beat Hensford, for me, one of the biggest highlights for me was Whitby away. So we beat Hensford, we play 120 minutes, we have a penalty shootout, and on the Tuesday night we have to travel up after the lads have been at work and play Whitby, and I'm thinking what we're going to get here today. And he tells me so much about that group. We go up there, we win 2-0. That for me stamped everything I knew about the group, and they've carried that on. We've had a few little blips. We've looked tired at times, certainly the Prescott game away, but we've kicked on again now. Come through that, and to win your last 4, pick up 12 points for your last 4 games is a great return.
And finally, just sort of overall looking at the league, there's such a point where you're sort of 7-8 games in hand. It can be difficult when you're looking like you're lower down the pecking order and the table kind of lies to you, but the confidence and the determination of your side really showed throughout the season.
Yeah, without a doubt. At one stage, I think it was one of the months we didn't play a league game. It was cup games, it was FA Cup, and it was trophy. And all of a sudden, you look at the table and you sat third bottom. Yeah, I know you've got 6-7 games in hand, but psychologically, that's a real negative. Where you start thinking, well, if we lose these games, are we going to be in a relegation battle? But the group just shines. It shines so bright, and I'm so proud.
Finally, a big summer ahead to try and maybe look ahead to trying to do a little bit of a playoff push, go one or two steps better.
Yeah, that's the aim. Just keep improving. You know, when I arrived here, we were third bottom of the league. We finished 8th last season. We've done 7th this season with an extra point. So obviously the next challenge, and it is a challenge because this league's tough. This league's very demanding, very challenging. Anybody can beat anybody on any given day. Macclesfield have obviously been the standout. We lose them this year. It depends what we get coming into this league. Depends how well we recruit. That'll dictate what we do moving forward.
Well, I'd say.
Cheers. Thank you.